See, recognize, feel. We are one with nature. What is within us is without. As natural beings, we are intrinsically connected with the same 5 elements: air, water, fire, earth, and space. And therefore, what is from dust must return to dust, earth to earth, and ashes to ashes. Yet, we are all unique in our own ways. What makes us different? We may argue it's our intellect. Yes, indeed. Our intellect makes us capable of understanding what nature is, but it doesn't in any which way make us superior to nature itself. So with that unique ability, what is the best way to use our intellect? Acknowledge we are not creators, but we do have the power to choose to be preservers. What we think we create already exists. We may repurpose. We may choose to end one form of creation, but not creation itself, for creation merely changes from one form to another. We can choose to preserve, choose to be in sync, choose to be in harmony. What we need to survive, and yes, to even thrive, is all around us. In the plants and fruits and vegetables, in the flora and fauna, in our backyard, in the plants that we grow, in a small vegetable garden planted in the balcony of our condominium, in the small potted plant just by our kitchen window. So, no, we do not need to remove ourselves from our daily existence and travel to the Himalayas and leave everything to be one with nature. We have a lot to learn from that small plant that sits on our table, if only we choose to plant the seed. There is always an opportunity for us to consciously and actively be a part of nature and make nature a part of us wherever we are today. I thank organizations such as the Halton Environmental Network for working hard to incorporate the best practice policies for climate change mitigation, adaptation, environmental sustainability, and in taking this huge initiative to plant the seeds of encouragement in people's minds to go back to basics. In this drive, we are once again reminded how important it is and how easy it is to preserve what is already created. One small step leads to several big steps in the right direction. Gandhi had once famously said, "There is enough on this earth for everybody's need, but not enough for everybody's greed." So let's do our part so we can continue to preserve what is already there for us. How? Understand, see, hear, feel. We are blessed to be in this body that houses our mind and soul. To keep this body healthy and in sync, we just have to align our body with nature. If we can connect with our own self, truly stop to connect, we will find the answer to every question lies within nature. So let's pause a moment and listen to nature. In the larger timeline, a much larger dimension, our time here on Earth is actually so minuscule. We may think we are powerful, but real power is in fulfilling our only duty, which is to go back to basics. Come into this world, be good, do good, live in sync, and leave hopefully healthy, fulfilled, and having given back what we've taken. Within that period, be mindful. What isn't ours to create isn't ours to destroy. Then what is the only true path for us to walk on? The path of preservation. Our job as humans is to preserve what is already here. We may think to ourselves, well, that's all good to hear, but in our daily rush of things, it is difficult, perhaps even impossible, to think to stop about preserving nature, to really think about climate change, and to actually believe that we can make a difference. That is where organizations such as the HEN come in to educate us on environmental protection, conservation, and climate change action. Just by scratching a little on its surface, I found the Halton Environmental Network coming in to champion causes such as local climate action and environmental sustainability across our community. Imagine what digging a little deeper can do, literally. I am already searching a spot in my backyard which I intend on turning into a vegetable garden come spring, thanks to the HEN. Baby steps. That is community outreach. By bringing us together one by one, we feel we are a part of this community, a small but important part of our Mother Earth. Their hard work makes us want to work hard. I have seen Andrea Rowe, an integral part of the program, passionately explaining the importance of preserving nature, while tilling the soil with her hands, talking about how to grow and preserve our food. She drives home the importance of preservation in nature right from the grassroots, educating her children not just by talking but by walking the path. When we recognize this power, our children see the power and their children see it. That is when we can truly start to sustain. We owe gratitude to our local communities, which recognize the power of growing our own food. One single act of inviting me to speak today has encouraged me to grow a small seed on my kitchen counter. It just takes for a conversation to start. You see, it fits in naturally in the entire cosmos. How lucky we are to be a part of this cosmos, where we can just open our eyes and see beauty all around. If we can't see, then we can hear. If we can't hear, then we can feel, because what is without is within, and we can feel what is within if only we listen to our inner self. I'm not a gardener, a farmer, an enthusiast, a hobbyist, or claim to be someone who even knows the slightest thing about growing plants. The only way I know how to preserve beauty is through photography, by taking photographs of the beauty that is all around us. And that is what I have presented to you today. I hope you like my vision of seeing what is around us through my eyes. I hope I was able to capture a bit of the vastness that exists all around us. But even more, I hope I was able to explain how I feel about the importance of coming together in our own unique ways through whatever it is we do, and find a way to give back what we take. I want to thank Halton Garden Week for inviting me to speak today, but even more importantly, for planting that seed of hope that now sits as a plant on my kitchen counter. Thank you.